This could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
It means that due to our mutations, we have an
Libido. When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this?
Is it true, witch?
A man cursed who's turned into a... Even if he's...
So King Foltest, what's it like to cut off... Can you show us how to cut... Can we try your poke?
Enough! That is all.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the Ratcatch.
So please do tell me.
I know you saw...
Oh, yes.
He read you his poems.
No. You peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe...
Mold. That was...
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you.
Really? Did he mention... Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No.
Gee up. Her snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poet. See Dandelion after the fungus?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought...
Thanks for your help.
Knows it.
Mum, you're grey like my grandmum.
Just now, Daddy will get I'm going to be see me talking to you. Master Witcher?
Got pissed off a racehorse. Arms for bread, please. One drink all I had. Not like that. Get out of there!
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she does.
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to...
Not in the mood for joke.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one clant, they now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or...
We cannot know that just yet, but I do.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted...
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company...
Well, if Molly'll be...
On our way, then. We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult... And the Bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired...
Seem to know your horse.
I find them to be far more on it. Must say, I'm curious how you...
Mostly just try to
What would you say...
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautiful...
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates in...
Ha! Splendid! In that case...
Think I'll give you a run on the...
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Youth these days.
Let's go!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! I adore the speed, the rush of air! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! I adore the speed, the rush of air! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. That... Ah, look!
Who?
The woman formerly in...
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me...
wants as much as life.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't.
No. Sadly, ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such. But... oh, maybe.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But you could...
Know where I can find her,
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before... Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those
Oh, that's wonderful! Yeah?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murder has happened in some house.
It's off. Step away, Witcher.
Ah, Geralt!
Farewell.
I wish you
Another trustworthy.
Calm down.
Did you see
Why are you all so strange?
Flows into Novigrad. Ah, here crawls.
In short, we're kissing your ass today, we're fighting tomorrow. Julia claims you agreed.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench?
Close enough.
Keep out of this club.
Vespula's got
Really? Who's that be?
mine.
All right.
Covered in blood.
No need to thank me. It was nothing. Don't know if you remember
I don't... Wait. Wait, I know you.
when you kicked Dandelion out through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I...
Probably out whoring, that horse pheasant.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got...
This woman he was with in the...
Claimed she was his niece from Cove. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as a...
An artist?
Or a whore.
Apparently Dandelion was seeing a Troberitz.
That's the one. Wait, what was that name?
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean...
What is it you need for?
Oh, thumbs today.
Don't dare call me Bagginson.
Get stuffed.
Welcome, well...
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know...
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening.
I know this is none of my business.
Why do I dress up? As a child, I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dox... Have you never thought to become someone else?
I managed to stay. What did you and Dandelion talk...
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might, in fact, he desperately wished...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind.
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished, ooh, the go...
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vet...
Carries his folk like you on it.
Wait. Griffin?
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day now.
Nice bird.
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't a
What's she supposed?
blonde from Kovir. A Troberitz.
That makes it clear it's Priscilla.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said.
Interesting image.
I think he fell in love.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard.
Mean we've been sent.
Must you always?